about time. What's going on? Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Cardi B has announced a new single that's going to be coming out on Thursday at 12:30. She posted, "My single Money will be out." So I can't wait to hear what that's going to sound like.
I heard
she also
that.
put up the cover art.
How you like it?
I heard that. You heard it too.
Oh, you played it a couple weeks
that's the
ago.
one I played for you.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, if it sounds the same, the one I heard was dope.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't listen to us because we're biased. We're on Atlantic's payroll, so don't take
it.
our word for it. Well, at least not mine. I think it's dope, though.
All right, and let's talk about Rae Carruth. He has been released from prison after 17 years for the conviction in the murder of his son's mother. Now, what happened was, apparently he wanted her to come to the movies. She was pregnant. She was 8 months pregnant at the time. Mm-hmm. And that's when he had 3 accomplices that were convicted in 2001 of conspiring to murder her. She was shot 4 times while following him to that movie date. She was able to call 911 and also say that Carruth was the person that she implicated, and that helped to convict him. Now, during that time, her son, Chancellor Lee Adams, was still born via C-section before she died. He was born with cerebral palsy because of oxygen deprivation from his mother's wound. So now he is out of jail. Now, he did write a letter from behind bars, and he also did a phone call to WBTV. And he did talk about the fact that he apologizes, he said, for the loss of Sharika Adams, who was his ex. He also said, "I'm apologizing for the impairment of my son. I feel responsible for everything that happened, and I just want her to know that truly I am sorry for everything." He also wants to actually have a relationship with his son. He said, "I should be raising my son. His mother should be raising her son. Miss Adams should not be doing this, and I want that responsibility back."
Hell no. See, this is when I have a
He wants
problem.
custody of Chancellor.
This is when I have a problem with that whole forgiveness thing. Even though I'm working on myself, how can you expect me, if I was his son, to forgive him after you killed my mother and you're the reason I was born with cerebral palsy? You want me to forgive you and just go play catch dad?
Well, see, it's,
like, come on,
it's a difficult one, right? Because he's still Rae Carruth's son, right? And his mother's not there, so does he have...
You killed my mom allegedly.
You tried to kill me.
And you're the reason I have cerebral palsy. No. I don't know. That's a tough one. Like,
I still think I still think he should be in jail.
Hey, man, that's a tough one, buddy.
You kill
how do you get out of jail after that at all?
I'm just thinking, like, if that's my daughter, you killed my daughter. There's no enough time for killing my daughter.
I mean, no, I agree with you. I think that if you kill somebody, you should get life. Period.
His ass should still be in there, in my opinion. But hey.
All right, the NFL has also blocked fans from buying jerseys with his name on it at all. If you try to go to the shop online and personalize a Panthers jersey with his name and number on the back, you get an error message, so that's not happening. All right, Amy Schumer is expecting her first child. Congratulations to her with her husband. Mm-hmm. She announced that in an Instagram story about the upcoming midterm elections via journalist Jessica Yellen. So congratulations. Sarah Silverman, she was on the Howard Stern show, and she talked about Louis C.K. and basically the fact that he did masturbate in front of her. Here's what she had to say.
"I'm not making excuses for him. Please don't take this that way. When I was, when we were kids and he asked if he could masturbate in front of me, sometimes I'd go, yeah, I want to see that. And it's not analogous to the other women in this, what he did to them, because he could offer me nothing. We were only just friends. So sometimes, I wanted to see it. It was amazing. Sometimes I'd be like, f***ing gross, no, and we'd get pizza.
Well, she made a choice. She gave consent. She wanted to see it. What's the problem?
No, there's no problem. She's just making a distinction. She said she's saying what she went through and what the women who accuse him of sexual misconduct are two different things.
Yeah, her
so
situation.
She wants to make that distinction. She's not saying there's a problem, but she also says that she's fine with him making a comeback as long as he addresses those allegations on stage.
Yeah, her situation has nothing to do with any of those other women. That's Sarah Silverman's situation and hers alone. And, people say that, they'll be fine with him making a comeback and addressing it on stage, but he's a comedian. So if he makes a joke about that situation, then everybody's going to say he's taking it too light and he's not taking it serious. So, no, I wouldn't follow that advice if I was Louis C.K.
Well, he's going to have to figure out what he's going to do, because he's been showing up and popping up here and there, and people are still going to have an issue with him no matter what. So he's going to have to try to fight through it or not. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.